Gun violence is rising at an alarming rate in New York City, and the NYPD says gangs are committing the crimes. CBS2's Bauman rode along with some of the top detectives working to combat crime in Brooklyn. She has an exclusive look at what's being done to get the guns off the streets.
They're shooting to make a name, to make a statement.
The 73rd precinct in Brownsville is one of the most dangerous neighborhoods in the city.
We send confidential informants out on the streets in these areas just to get more information for us, more intelligence.
These three detectives are with the Brooklyn North Violent Crime Squad. Their job is to investigate gang activity.
So this is like one of the other dividing lines between the opposing gangs.
The tight geography of gang territories here creates tension, which has a ripple effect citywide. The detectives took us to the scene of a shooting involved in the squad's most recent takedown.
One of the rival gang members is coming down the street riding a scooter. He catches eyes with the rival gang member. He ends up darting across the street, pulling out a firearm.
An innocent bystander was caught in the middle. This is just one incident that led to the arrests of 34 alleged gang members. Then we went to the Van Dyke housing complex, where another bystander was hit in an alleged gang shooting this April.
This is during the height of COVID, so both are wearing gloves, wearing face masks.
Why is there more gang activity right now than last year?
Because some prominent gang members have been shot, and that creates a retaliatory effect. Back in the day, gang members used to mark their territory using graffiti. You know, it doesn't occur as much now. What we see is they're using social media as the graffiti.
The detectives say rival gangs are taunting one another in song, which they post online. We've altered this music video to protect the innocent. Immediately after the song was released, the lieutenant says there were 22 shootings between two rival gangs.
How do you use the music then to work in your investigations?
So the music, it steers us into the right direction. When they reference those specific incidents that occurred, we know that's something we have to have a laser focus on to try to solve, because it's obviously perpetuating the violence until someone's, brought to account for that act.
Bottled up retribution since the pandemic, as well as civil unrest and calls for police reform this summer, have had an effect.
Some people have a mistrust for police. Some people are hesitant to call the police or seek out the police's help. Has that had any kind of impact on you this year?
I do see that. If the community doesn't help us, we're never going to achieve the goal that we want to achieve. And that goal is to hold all these gang members that are driving this violence accountable for their actions.
The NYPD made 160 gun arrests last week alone, the highest one-week total in 25 years. In Brownsville, Brooklyn, Bauman, CBS2 News.
While the department says arrests are down 1.8% from last year, the NYPD reported a 36% increase in gun arrests for the month of August compared to August of last year.